I never just build. I never just build to build and see what happens. So that's what we're gonna do today. Don't think we're gonna restrict packs. We're just gonna start building. We're gonna cross our fingers, and we're gonna hope for the best. I am by no stretch of the imagination the best builder, but we're gonna give it that good old college try, and we're gonna see what we can do. This like isn't for anything special. It's not for any particular reason, other than just I want to build something. I have not just built in a while, and I'm not the best at it, so we're just gonna hope. That's a really big foundation, and I don't think it needs to be that big. Okay, so I don't mind that shade. I'll go up here. I think we will do this. So we'll do that. We'll put a little. You are facing the wrong way. And I'm mostly doing this so that I get better. Because I'm not the best, and I would like to be better. So let's. I think you need to go over one more. Yes, you do. It's going to be very basic. We're going to try though. Rotate. Okay. So that's not terrible. And I think I do want a yard right here. Or at least that's the initial thought. So we'll go with that. We'll do that. We'll do that. I don't like that those aren't the same height though. So then let's go over here. What fence do I want to use? I think I want to use one of the new ones from Enchanted by this one. So I'll go like that. I think that's okay. I'll go like that. And then let's get... Because I think... Let's look around for a second. A lot of these builds have like two-tone. Like that one right there has got two different colors. That one's got two different colors. That one's all one. This one over here, that's an actual place to live. That's got two. I would like it to at least look like it belongs in the neighborhood. Okay, so let's look at stairs. Thinking just white would be lovely, because then it would match at least. I'm thinking the length of that. And then we can like kinda match instead of being completely different and weird. I think that's good. Because I think this is just kind of boring the way it is. What if we put... That'll work. I just had a thought. I don't normally do this, but I saw lilsimsie do this, and this was a really cute idea. And like do... Hello. Like a little false chimney type situation. For right now, we'll just put something up here. Because I do think I want to do that. We'll do blue. And then I still need something. How about that? And we can go... Yeah, I'm thinking that one. But then how do you make it not look so weird? What if we do one of these? We do just a short little... I don't hate that. I guess, being as it's got white on there, we'll do white. Should it be thicker? We'll do that one. Then at least that'll match. This one is the one that matches that. What do we got in the area? If we looked around... Oh, that one's got the one I literally just had. And so does that one. Okay. I guess that decides it. We will use these. That's kind of cute, actually. I don't hate it. Okay. Cool. We need just straight up siding. And I think I do like... blue. Okay. Oh, wait. We only have a single pop out on this one, so it's not going to do the... I want that, but it doesn't do it on all of them. So if we, okay, well, if we did that, right? We got boop. We went boop. Actually, is it weird that I don't hate the top sticking out one? Is that weird? That might be weird. Like that doesn't look bad by any stretch, but is it weird that I like that? I think it's too weird. So we'll do that, and then grab the simple siding, I suppose. And then see how now it has the. Why aren't? Hello? Why aren't you doing it though? There's no need for you to not. It's because there's not two spots right there now. I hate this game. Why do I hate this? Why do I play this? Why is this the thing I do? Let's just paint all of this blue for now. So if we go like this, first of all, for that one to match all the way through. And then what I was thinking was the front would also, right, like that. You know, maybe we just don't have the trim. We make the trim. We make the trim. Okay. Okay. Simple siding, make it blue. And then we'll use columns to do it ourselves. Problem solved. The question is which ones? So it's got to match these. And I don't know how this is gonna look this tall. Okay. So you will obviously have to go up. You will obviously have to go. Hello? Why can't it be taller? Why? Let me live my life. We're gonna have to delete it then. That means we can't put them in the corners like this. Otherwise it's gonna look silly. If just, well, what if we just didn't have one right there? But only the one, I guess. I do love the new doors, but I don't think that is so stinking cute. What's on the other side of that? Oh my god, there's little flowers on it? That's precious. Oh my god. Am I really gonna use one single item for, no, we'll put some more stuff inside from it. I don't know what color I want it to be, but I know I love it. It's growing together. There are, oh, there's different swatches with different things. Okay. So if we want to, we can use these. That's cute. I don't hate that. I also didn't realize these came in this pack. And there's matching ones. That's way bigger than I expected. And I am not going to be able to use. I take it back. I'm going to be able to use. Okay. So this, I think, is not going to be a greenhouse. I don't like that it doesn't. Now you see, you got my hopes up, but you got the thing in the bottom, but it's not on these. So won't it look weird if I don't have that as well? Sims, you just wreck my heart over and over again. What if we what if we use the new one, like glass? Oh, get rid of that. What if we use the new glass? That's not so bad. What's our thoughts on that? I don't hate it. And we'd have like little plants and stuff in there. I was also thinking back here we could have a little patio type situation. That's not so bad. We'll do that. That's kind of cute actually. And then we'll need the vents. Ooh. From there, all the way. this. Stairs. And for that I'm thinking just one. We don't need it to be all big and whatever. That works. I actually think I do like the glass. Like, the more I look at it. Is that cute? It might be cute. Wow, I didn't think I would ever be able to, like, actually use that, and that's wonderful. Neat. And that is the same, okay. And I think we would need it to be the white. And then we'll put a door right here. I don't like a porchy type door. I want a sliding glass door, if I'm being honest. Yeah, that is what I want. That's what I want, and then we'll make that some type of wood. I think darker would fit the vibes better. Go with darker. Also, get rid of those. Okay, if you're not gonna match, then you're not gonna be there. It'll also make it a little bit cheaper in the grand scheme. What if we did that, and then we do one of these guys on this side? That's cute, I like that. Then we can put this one right there. And I think over here we would just do this and do one of those. Okay, so let's move inside then. What if, actually, listen. What if we do that? Rotate it. Am I rotated the right way now? What if we did this? So it'd be kitchen, dining room, a very interesting shape there. I'm not sure what I'm doing. We're totally playing this by ear. We could make this like a nursery of some sort. Like make a little tiny nursery right there. That's still a restroom. Let's do that. We'll go classic base game. I am a big fan of using the black stuff when I do builds in this game. So I will go like this and this. That works. So then we'll do that. No, I wanted it. No, we don't. We'll do this right here. Actually, I'll still put it right there, and we'll scoot that. Oh, this one. There we go. I feel like that works for the size of that. That's a big sink. And then let's get a smaller one. Like, right there. We'll get a smaller one, and we'll put it right there. And we'll take that one. No, we'll take that one and give it one little shrink and put it right there. There we go. Now they all match, but there's not too much. Oh, we also need to remember that we have not yet done the doors to any room yet. So let's do that right now before we forget. Again. Yeah, we'll do that. And is there a bigger one? Not that big. Where is it? Is that the one? Yes. Do we want to put a little half bath right here? Yeah, that's a good use of that space. Okay, so then let's go with the door. We'll put a little living area right there, actually, in the what was going to be the plant room. Okay, let me think for a second. Because if we make this a 2x3, I want this right here then. Let's do that. That works. I like that better. Oh, wait. It doesn't really matter if they can see out of the window. It's purely for aesthetics. Like, Sims 4 does not look out. They don't look out the window. They never look out the window. They don't even realize we have windows. Like, windows do not exist for them. So we're just gonna play pretend, and you're all gonna be okay with it. No one's gonna say anything. It's gonna be fine. And we'll use a cheap shower in here, because who cares, right? We're gonna put it right there, though. That way the wall, like the solid part, is on that side. And then, like, look, like, if you really want to be worried about it, you can still see out the window. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Oh, that's what I was doing upstairs, wasn't it? I was doing the wallpaper. Oh, that's still up there. Oopsie daisy. I've never used this bed. Oh, gosh. Okay. I mean, I guess. We're gonna put a little light on it. What's something else that I haven't used in a while? That's not from some rando pack. Well, that's cute. As I grab one from a pack we literally haven't touched yet. Oh, I like this one though. Actually, does that match kind of perfectly? Yeah, we're doing that. I like it. I like it. I kind of want to use this one, but it's kind of big. I guess we could shrink it. That's fine. Yeah, that's not too bad. We'll go with that. Front page. Oh, I like that. I don't mind that at all. And here we'll do the same one. We'll continue it there. We're going to go with what I normally do with this one. Go with that. And we're going to use that for... Whoop, wrong button. Whoop, wrong button. We'll use that for in here as well. And then that should be all the flooring done. Did I miss any? I don't think so. So now let's work on wallpaper. So for the parties, this was the one I was initially looking at. That actually looks pretty good for that one. Do we want to just be lame and do the same thing in here? I think so. Okay, but why do I like that? I get, apparently the vibe is like older style home. Oh, I hate it so much, but it works so well. We go like that. And then this can be just whatever. And then we actually have a little nursery. Because I really do want a nursery. I don't know why. Don't ask me, okay? I don't know. But I want one. And I want it to be green. I love that. What is that? And then there, then that one. So that's all of these. Cool. Go down here. And that's what I'm thinking the living area will be as well. And we'll do a blue? What do we think about blue? We'll come over here with it as well. Do that. And then boop boop. There we go. It looks like it like wraps around a little bit. That's cute. Oh, I like the better back there. And then at the very end we'll add a little end jobby. So it's a little different. Just a little different. And then what if we go over here and we do the same thing with this side? We'll just use this. And then around it, or over here, let's get rid of this and this. And plop this sucker right here. See, that's what I was thinking. And actually, yeah, we are going to do that. We're going to scoot it over. And then let's see about some clutter. And then we're going to need one of these while we're in here. I'll do the gray one, why not? Use some Enchanted by Nature stuff, because these are cute. That right there. I want the Thai Constellation Monstera. There we go. And then we'll give you a little spinny spin, we'll face it like that. Okay, so let's go back up here now. Because I had to have a nursery. It was something I had to have. Don't need this stuff yet because they're not going to be able to use it anyway if they're toddlers. But like, that stuff can go in here. I want the desk in here. I'm ADHD again, I do apologize. Let's go orange. I don't ever use that swatch because I don't like orange. But I'm not going to like play in this house. So it's okay. There, this is perfect. Just a little something. There we go. And then while it's on my mind, we can get one of these, and what is this one? Put it right there. Thinking this over here. Shrink it down one. They can still use it if that's a shrunken down, by the way, if you don't know that. But the dollhouses are just so friggin' massive. Like it's just a bit too much. What about this? Better. Okay, very light colored, but that's totally fine. There. That's cute. I think they can get around that. We'll give it a test run in a little bit. And then we'll throw a mirror there. That matches actually very, very quite perfectly. Okay, so that's their room done. What color? Yellow. Yes, because that'll match. We can do this. And then we can put a little TV right there. We'll do that. That's better. Yeah, that's cute. And we'll go like this. And we'll go like this. There we go. Red, because that's our accent color apparently. Sick. Can I change that while you're in it, like just this? Yes, I can. I do want those to match. And we're gonna make that the red with the design on it. Nice. Right in here. I guess we'll just do it like that and call that good. Sure. Anyways, back to what we were doing. Not water. Put some hydrangeas in. Just like that. Put it here like that. There you are. This is one of my go-to filler bushes. And this is what I was thinking for back here, where we have that. So we'll do that to give it some color. Shrink it though. And let's see, is this? This is what I was looking for, so it's from Jungle Adventure. This is what I normally use to like fill. So like I'll go like this, and like I'll find a good shape for it, like this maybe, and then shrink it down a little bit and just plop it in. Nothing's missing. So I guess we're gonna have Jungle Adventure in this as well. And then the nice thing is, if you position it right, I think that's gonna be too big. You can cover a lot of ground and even like kind of overflow a little bit to kind of blend it a little better. And then I do a lot of landscaping. I do apologize. This is probably, you guys are probably looking at it like, oh my god, like why is there so much? But I love it. Okay, so I added a couple more things, not a lot. I'm now going to do some spraying. We need some dirt. This I do at the end of it, just to kind of blend it. I think we're gonna have to just do this one, and we'll make it a little softer. Okay. So what we got going on here, we have this little dollhouse here. We have this. We have this in case you have seasons. We have a little tiny living room area over here. We've got piano, so you can reach piano skill. We've got over here the telescope and the chess table for logic. We got a little bathroom down here. We got a bathroom upstairs. We've got a kitchen. That's probably obviously the biggest room and the biggest area. Also a dining room in there. Little spot for a bar. Bedroom, kids room. There we go. And I will put this on the gallery in case you guys want to see it. I'll go all the way up. There we go. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. You guys have a wonderful rest of your evening. Goodbye.